This episode, I return to Shiga, where wild nature moves with the wind, and narrow roads lead through quiet rice valleys. From sacred Shinto gates to mountain temples, this is Japan, away from the noise. Hikone Castle in eastern Shiga is positioned right along the edge of Lake Biwa. It's a natural vantage point and one of just 12 original castles still standing in Japan. I came out early to walk around the moat and get some sunrise shots. It's quiet here in the mornings, just the sounds of birds and water moving. You get a pretty clear view of the castle from here, and it's cool seeing how the moat wraps around everything. Have you ever noticed these birds before? They're called sagi, Japanese herons. You'll see them all over the country, especially near water like this. But they're not just part of the landscape. They've been a symbol in Japanese art and poetry for centuries. They're often mistaken for cranes, but sagi carry their own meaning: stillness, patience, and quiet strength. And once you notice them, you'll start seeing them everywhere. Later in the day, I came back to explore the castle up close. There are a few more people around now, but it still felt calm. Hikone Castle was built in the early 1600s during the Edo period. It belonged to the Ii clan, a powerful family who stayed loyal to the Tokugawa shogunate. Out of the hundreds of castles that once stood in Japan, this is only one of 12 that survived intact. The main keep is original, over 400 years old. It's not the biggest castle, but it's one of the most complete. Just next to the castle is Genkyuen, a quiet garden built with the castle in mind. Each section frames the view differently, like it was meant to be seen from every angle.
So I left the house at around about 4 o'clock this morning from Seda, and I've made my way all the way down the west side of Biwa to Katata, and I've come to the Ukimido temple, which is this beautiful floating temple right here, and I'm trying to get a sunset time lapse here and sunrise time lapse. See, my brain is still in foggy mode. So yeah, I'm trying to get that, and trying to get the sun coming up with this floating temple in the beautiful Lake Biwa. And I don't know, the clouds, it's looking pretty cloudy, so I don't know if the time lapse will look amazing, but we're here, it's super peaceful, so I'm happy, you know.
This is Ukimido, the Floating Hall of Mangetsu-ji, the Temple of the Full Moon. Perched on the edge of Lake Biwa, it's one of the most iconic scenes in Japanese art. A quiet temple reaching out over water, a lone pine leading into the wind, and wild geese returning at dusk. For centuries, this view, known as Katata no Rakugan, inspired poets and painters. It's one of the 8 Views of Ōmi, moments of beauty tied to season, light, and feeling. The geese represent travel and return, the pine stands for resilience, and the full moon, like the temple, silent, reflective, and fleeting. So, after visiting Ukimido, I spent some time walking around Katata. It's a quiet lakeside town with traces of its past still visible. Old boatyards, worn piers, and narrow streets that once served travellers and merchants. Back in the day, Katata was a checkpoint for boats moving goods between Kyoto and the northern provinces. Lake Biwa wasn't just scenic, but it was also a highway, and places like this kept it moving. After Katata, I left the lake behind and headed into the mountains. The road towards Mount Hieizan cuts through the Ogi rice fields, one of the most beautiful drives I've done so far. My journey continued deeper into Shiga.
What a view! Alright, so my setup is still pretty botchy, not quite really made yet. So I'm still missing like a load of things and everything is kind of make do. But the basics are here and I've got what I need for a quick lunch. And today, on the menu is pasta and pesto. We're gonna go very easy to start with. Inside view, here we go. Excuse the mess. It's not normally like this, I promise. Let's give it a little taste test. It's done. God, it's overflowing. Okay, we're good. Pesto. I think what I want to do is, there's these beautiful trees here and there's this gap. And I do fly FPV drones occasionally. I'm not the best, but I used to be really keen and big on the simulator. And I brought my FPV drone along, so I thought I might give it a little go, see if I can whiz through here. I think that would be pretty cool, but might as well. Cooking up lunch. It's pretty nice. So yeah, let's see how these FPV drone shots look.
Touch against my lips.
My journey continues towards Mount Hieizan. To the east you see the city of Otsu, to the west Kyoto, the once capital of Japan. And beyond that the mountains stretch into the countryside, part of the Hida Mountains that line the western edge of Lake Biwa. Near the summit of Hieizan sits Enryakuji, a temple complex founded over thousands of years ago. It became one of the most powerful Buddhist institutions in Japan, protected by warrior monks. These monks weren't just religious figures. They trained in martial arts, carried weapons, and they defended the temple, its land, and its political influence. In 1571, Oda Nobunaga ordered the destruction of Enryakuji. His forces set fire to the temples, killing thousands of monks in the process. The temple was seen as a threat, and it was wiped out almost overnight. Okay, so that wraps up the time at Enryakuji Temple. What an amazing place. As I was walking around, you could actually feel the history. Everything was so huge, all the temples, all the deep red colour. It was really interesting, and learning about how the history that occurred there, how it all got burnt down and rebuilt. I arrived at Shirahige Shrine early in the morning to try and catch some sunrise and astrophotography shots. The shrine's famous for its torii-gate, which stands out in the water of Lake Biwa. It's one of the most iconic sites in Shiga Prefecture. Here are some of the few photos that I got. Let me know in the comments which one stands out to you. Shirahige Jinja is one of the oldest in the region, with a history going back almost 2,000 years. The name Shirahige means whitebeard, and the shrine is dedicated to a deity associated with guidance and long life. So I just got my beautiful sunrise shots of the torii-gate, which is in Lake Biwa, and I'm currently now just walking around the shrine and there's nobody here. I guess that's one of the perks of coming on a Tuesday at like 6:30 in the morning. It is not even 6 yet, 5:45. But yeah, I'm just checking out this shrine. It is so beautiful right now. And okay, so that wraps up this video in Shiga Prefecture. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you consider going to Shiga when you next come to Japan, especially as it's so close to Kyoto and it has so many hidden gems and beautiful places to visit. So moving forward, I am now heading deeper into the Kyoto countryside as I head towards the Japan Sea coastline. There are some beautiful, beautiful places which I can't wait to take you guys along with me. So I will see you guys in the next video. It's got it.